Good morning. This is your Monday message. We're going to shake it up a little bit the week of February 8th, 2021. I'm going to use the tarot to sort of highlight the energies of the week. I think it did a pretty good job. I shuffled the deck already, so I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling the cards and talk to you about the energies. One of the first cards that comes up is the Nine of Swords, which traditionally means worry, that we're worried that our plans and ideas are not going to come to fruition. And you know me, I'm going to tell you to not do that. It doesn't help you. Matter of fact, you might as well just pray for things to not work out. But the good thing about the 9 is it's almost to the 10, which means we're almost done with the pattern. So, hang in there. I mean, February is so much of a month about whatever happens sticks, good, bad, or other. You're really making progress in a definitive way. It's not a fast moving energy, but it's a deliberate energy. So this is, in all, just know you're almost at the end of that point of hopelessness, if that's part of your experience. Okay, then of course we got some pretty interesting cards here with the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So this is actually, to my point of view, quite positive. Whenever you have multiple sixes that come up in a spread, that talks about balance being restored. It talks about opportunities. It talks about the tide turning. It's not like over the top, like you win an Academy Award, but it really talks about things coming to pass. Wands are moving energy. You've got a 7 in there. And so things are starting to turn over that midway part, that midway energy, and go in your favor. Now, when you see something like the Six of Cups, that's nostalgia, that's friendships, that's the possibility of someone returning in your life, friend or romance. And so you think about us being in a Mercury retrograde period. This is the time that we revisit, we renew, we regenerate. So I wouldn't be surprised for a good friendship or someone from the past to make an appearance. And then we have the money piece. So it's like money takes a turn, friendship, romance takes a turn, opportunities take a turn. And because there's 2 wand cards, we're really talking about things progressing. So, and again, it's not the ultimate, but we're making progress. So overall, despite the worry card starting this situation off, it's a good thing. And of course, looking at the past, I don't like to spend a lot of time there, but certainly waiting on money and cycles to change, and interacting either with a person or a situation that controls your future. That seems to be part of what was in the immediate past. So take that for what it's worth. Again, I don't like to spend a lot of time in the past for this type of a situation. So then we have, moving forward in the near future, we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Now, traditionally, a Seven of Swords really talks about dishonesty and somebody trying to get over and get away. It doesn't have to be, diabolical in some way. And sitting next to the Ace of Cups, for many of you, this will be related to your personal life or your love life. So it just sort of gives a caution to be thoughtful and mindful about how you give yourself away, and that you do hold people accountable for the things they say, make the words act mixed with the deeds. But the good news is you have an Ace of Cups out there, which really talks about new beginnings. Could be relationship, could be friendship. It doesn't even have to be relationship. It could be something related to opportunity. But this is in the near future. So whether or not it's this week, I don't know, we'll see. But again, this is a reaffirmation that this week holds a lot of positive potentials. Okay, so then as we look in the eye position, the Nine of Wands, I'm just going to pile them on top, make it easier. Again, we have a wand card. So this talks about the movement of energy. And it's not the ultimate, it's a 9. The guy's got a bandage on his head. He's holding his own. But it does talk about progress. It does talk about, tangible results being in your grasp. Again, looking at love life, So karma card usually means we're in process with something. So doesn't mean that if you're looking for love, it's not going to show up, but know that it's a process, and relationships are mechanisms for growth. And the more we understand that we're in a relational experience with life and even those things that we desire to have happen, we want to pay attention to all the things coming at us. But it is a good indicator that if you move into a relationship dynamic this week, or you're in a relationship, that you're on path, and stay with it, be with yourself, and whatever comes your way in that regard, just embrace it, digest it, it's yours. In the workspace, this is pretty darn positive. Again, we're getting a lot of aces in this. It talks about new beginnings. It talks about offerings. And the sword, traditionally, Ace of Sword, they refer to it as the double edge. So maybe it's a good opportunity, maybe it's not the perfect opportunity, but it is an opportunity. And so just again, this reading, this offering talks so much about opportunities and things moving, but perhaps not the ultimate, that we're in a process. So those of you looking for work, I would expect something would come from that, or potentially opportunities come through someone in a relationship. And ultimately, we have another karma card. Let me put it where you can see it well, strength. And this is one of my favorite cards actually in the deck, because it really talks about using benevolence to make your way in the world. The woman is taming the lion. And it's like, I think the traditional meaning says, feed them honey and you will win. So it's really along the lines of using your inner strength, your inner wisdom, your inner benevolence and love to make your decisions. And that's sort of the overall tenor of your process this week. So this is, I think this bodes well for a better week. All those sixes, if you use a 1 to 10 scale, when you have sixes, you're over the hump. So you're making progress, and there's opportunity this week, and both professionally and personally. And primarily, just don't get in your own way. Don't let worry and doubts and all that kind of stuff color your experience and your interactions with life. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I hope you find this helpful, and have a fabulous week. And I will be talking to you soon. Bye.